Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody this morning? It's Sunday. We are going to be deep diving into the movie Infested. What is going on, Deadwalk? How are you? How are you this fine Sunday? Hi, Rainy. How are you? Oh, you're even on the soup side of things, Deadwalk. Look at you multitasking. Thank you. You don't have to be on all three, though. You know that, right? How is everybody? How does my mic sound to everybody? Do I sound like I'm in a hallway or in an open room? I'm trying to work on my mic. I'm going to end up needing a new mic here soon, but I'm working on the mic and trying to keep it away from my face more just because I speak really loud. And do I sound like I'm coming out of like a hallway or open space? It sounds okay. Doesn't sound. Good morning, Diella. How are you? It's a little bit further away from me. I'm now, but I'm gonna. So there's sticks out tongue. I know I'm gonna. I know you are, and I appreciate you, Deadwalk. You're sick again? Oh shit, Rainy. That sucks. That sucks. Can we get some juju in the chat for Rainy? I don't like being sick at all. That is some shit. I hope you feel better. I do. I hope you feel better. Mike sounds good. I don't sound like I'm in a hallway or anything. Okay, perfect. Like I said, I talk loud. I just talk loud. I can't help that. And I try to talk lower, but it just doesn't fucking help, especially when I get passionate about something. So I'm trying to move the mic away from my mouth. I have a condenser mic. So a condenser mic doesn't need to be so close to my mouth. Unlike a dynamic mic. A dynamic mic needs to be got to be like eating it almost, right? Hello, Moon over Miami. How are you? Hello, Custos. Good day. Good day. I have a fun movie for us today. We watched it this Saturday in the Discord. It's called Infested. And in a little bit, we're going to dive into it. I'm going to forewarn you, though. Infested did not have a shit ton of information behind it. It had a little bit. So it's not going to be as chock full of information as some of the other CCOHs. Good morning, Don. How are you? Evil is working, so you can do evil. You liked Infested? Nice. I loved it. I thought it was a great creepy crawler. You're at work? Moon, I hope you have a great day at work. I thought it was very well done. I really enjoyed the camera angles, the look of the camera, the darkness of the film. I mean, I have some favorite spider movies, which make me creepy crawly. Thank you. My husband thinks I did not fully get over my last cold, and that's a big possibility, Rainy. We know that cold is a virus, and it can hang out in us. We know that strep throat can hang out in your body as well and come rearing back full force, and your husband might be right? Deadwalk, WTF on that. 34%. I got to check my evil today. I have been pretty nice today. So yes, look at my evil. 401%. I like that. Maeve, good morning. Nice evil. Yeah, Deadwalk, I think you need to go out there and steal some candy from kids or knock down a Christmas tree or something. Nice evil, Maeve. Nice evil. Diella, thank you. Holy fuck balls. 25 stream streak. Holy shit. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So we're going to streak through the friggin' chat right now to appreciate the 25 stream streak. Thank you. Thank you, Diella, for coming in here 25 fucking times in a row. That's awesome. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but Twitch is adding some new emotes and badges. They're testing it right now, so it's not for everybody yet. However, for those of you that make clips in my channel, there is going to be a badge clip and a leaderboard for those that make the most clips and shit like that. So Don, just giving you a heads up, it's not out yet, but it's coming. I'm hoping they actually go through with it. But you know how sometimes they do these beta testing and then they don't ever come through with it? I might have to steal baby Jesus from a nativity scene. Yeah, I think you might. Because that 34%, I think that is certainly needed to kind of, put out there the awesomeness that people clip. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times I clip a lot of my own stuff. I have it on my Stream Deck because I sometimes I have to clip my own things, right? But I think it's a really great way to encourage people to actually clip content creator and what they're doing, not just random clips of bullshit because they get deleted, but actual clips. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do it though. I heard on the grapevine. Did you see the horror park being built in Las Vegas? No, I did not, Moon. Did not. Haven't heard about it. Hi, Donnie. How are you? Why only clip raw suffering, right? Why only clip raw suffering? I struggle trying to get viewers to clip. I want to know what they think. I know, Diella. Exactly. Um, a lot of the times, that's why I bought a Stream Deck, Diella. I bought a Stream Deck, and now there's a few ways you can do things to clip yourself, right? You can do, depending on what you use, I use OBS and Firebot. Now, depending on what bot you use or even OBS, you are able to clip yourself, either keyboard shortcuts or use a Stream Deck. Because that's what I do. I've been making clips myself for eons. So I just have it quick and easy. For Coffee Chat of Horrors, I have I have a little notepad next to me here saying what to clip. So when I speak about something, I wait a couple of seconds and I clip it. Just so it's easier for me to edit a video when I do all my shorts and shit like that, right? Hello, Macabre. How are you? No, you're not late. You're on time, bud. Oh, no, another sickie. Donnie, I hope you feel better. Here's some juju for you. But the screamiums will kill ya. Thank you, I is who I is, for your 10-month resub. Mwah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Trying not to use my fucking arm, but it doesn't work. I'm having a good time this week. I'm just doing work tomorrow. Nice, Don, nice. I was up early today. I is who I is. How are you? I do have my Stream Deck set up with that. I get so focused on gameplay, and that happens to me as well, Diella. You're not the only one. There are times where I am just so I didn't do any clips of Granny, the game Granny. Thankfully, you guys out there did them. Now, I don't know how it's going to work with the clip command, because the clip command is usually comes out as me clipping. So I don't know if you're going to have to use the native clipping on the video itself. I'll find out more if they ever release this. And I don't know if they're going to release it. I know only a couple of content creators have it on Twitch right now. Not everybody. So we'll see. I'm doing good. I cannot complain. Having some coffee this morning, making a pot roast, gonna make some Yorkshire puddings tonight. Yeah, I was busy yesterday. I by the time I got home was after 1 o'clock. I've been out on the road Saturday with helping my elder spawn move stuff around and all kinds of shit. It was a fuckery of a day Saturday. I was outdoors more than I like to be. Yeah, right. I love pot roast. It's fucking cold here today. So pot roast is going to go nice. Mashed potatoes, stewed carrots. Yeah, yum, yum, yum. We have a good clipping on YouTube. Yeah, you do. YouTube has great clipping features. And the clips you get go onto your account, right? And then I'm able to get the clips from there. But it's pretty cool. YouTube has a nice clipping. Yeah. Had a nice steak dinner last night. Right on, Macabre. What did I have last night? Cheese, sausage, and crackers. I'll have to be really careful not to get sick. If I end up not going to that date, I'll definitely regret it for the rest of my life. But dates can be rescheduled. I hope you don't get sick, Custos. Here is some juju. That is some juju for you. That all sounds amazing. It's really delicious. You're just above freezing. The last time I checked, without the wind chill, it was -9. Ace, how are you? I read what happened to you. How are you? I'm very sorry that you went through what you went through. Oh, that's insane. I hope you're okay. Today is doing super great. I ate all breakfast, coffee, and chilled outside. Right on, right on. I did not eat breakfast yet, but I don't really eat all that much in the mornings. I'm usually too busy to recognize my hunger. So right now it's feels like -16, but it's really -7. Yeah, it's disgusting. And yes, thank you for sending some juju. Joshua, how are you? Good day, good day. And this is a prime time for our tarot card reading. Yeah. You see why I want to move? Do you see why I want to move to warmer climates? Like I can live in like 30 Fahrenheit. You know what I mean? It's all right. The lights just ended up being bright. I'm surprisingly durable with these things. I'm glad though, but that's insane. As a woman, I understand. I understand that exactly. We are raised having that drilled into our heads. Watch your drinks, even not even at a nightclub, at a coffee shop. We are drilled into our heads to constantly be unaware of what's going on around us. Don't ever go to the bathroom alone. Don't walk streets alone. Don't cover your drinks at all fucking times. And yeah, as a woman, it's scary. It's super fucking scary. And as a woman that used to go partying and clubbing back in the younger years, yeah, that was some scary shit back then. Because I was always covering and putting my thumb in my beer. So I would be walking around like this, holding it. Even when I'm like talking to somebody, my hand was over my cup at all fucking times. Yeah, literally watch your drinks, people. It doesn't matter if you're at a coffee shop having coffee with a friend, or at a pub having a pint, or at a club having a couple of shots and some drinks. Watch your drinks. It is so super fucking easy for someone to put anything in your drink. There's a video out watching these two guys show how easy it is to roofie male and females because they're so overwhelmed with their surroundings that they're not paying attention to their drink, right? Too trusting. Too trusting. Men and women should guard their drinks in public, 100%. Men and women, because men do get roofied. When possible, watch their bartender make it. Exactly. And now there is there is a nail polish. Hello, Wickedy. How are you? I really hope karma gets the person who did that to Ace. Me too, Macabre. Me too, and karma will. What comes around goes around, 100%. Yeah, Rainy, it's too fucking cold here. Did you hear about the lady that made a special mixture that explodes when someone adds drugs, and a copy did it to her and is now trying to sue her? Really? Someone tried to do that to her and they fucked up. They fuck around, right? A cop did that. Yeah, you can't trust anybody. Can't trust anybody. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting in this world where you just can't go out and have a good time, right? It's bullshit. Nice, Wickedy. Campfire Tales, 1997 is on Tubi in America. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's do our tarot card reading of the day today. Yeah, cop, man. Of all the people. That reminds me of a true crime story that I was listening to. The guy was a cop in New York City, and I still question why he was called a cannibal when he never did any kind of cannibalism. However, there was a cop in New York City that was called the Cannibal Cop. He really didn't commit a crime. He was put in jail for possibly, maybe committing a crime, but he was really fucked up. But he never ate anybody, so I don't know how he was considered a cannibal. Like, in my eyes, you have to actually eat flesh to be a cannibal. But that's just me. And yes, one of my friends is a bartender. They can't keep their eye on everything, but she used to keep a mental idea of, yeah, exactly. They can't keep an eye on everything, especially if it's a busy nightclub or a busy bar. People are constantly ordering. It's hard for a bartender to keep an eye on it. But there are code words. There are code words people can use when they are in danger. They go up to the bartender and they say code words. A majority of bartenders understand these code words and are trained on these code words, which is really good. Jeffrey Dahmer, you know Jeffrey. We all know Jeffrey. He got his guys drugged by making them a drink, crushing pills and then putting it in their drink. He did it at the pub. He did it at his house. It's super fucking easy, man. Just be protective out there. They like alliteration in the newsroom. Yeah, they do, because I'm guarantee the media came up with Cannibal Cop. Meanwhile, he never ate anything. But you can go look up a story yourself if you like. But let's do our tarot card reading. Yeah, it's easy to do. It is, and it's scary, really scary. When my daughters were growing up and they wanted to go to parties, even friends' parties, I drilled it into their head about watching their drinks, because even though they're friends, it doesn't mean shit. And my girls had a code word. So when you're in school, you're in junior high, you're in high school, you don't want to look like you're weak, and you don't want to look like you're calling your mommy to get picked up from a party if you're not feeling that party, or if you feel like you're in danger. So me and my kids, we had a code word that they would call, and they would say this code word. And it wasn't like an obvious code word. Someone would think that she was talking to me. And that code word meant I needed to come there and pick her up. Right? So she wanted to come home. And that was for junior high and high school, because kids are kids, right? And I never wanted my child to feel that she has to be stuck in a situation because she's going to be made fun of by her peers if she calls and wants to go home. And I did the same thing to them when they got older and they wanted to go partying and clubbing. I drilled it into their heads how to be protected. And I thank God that they continue to have that information. It's a decoy drink. Everyone knows her at the bar, so they don't. Oh, so they know not to touch it. You can. I'm gonna have to look it up, Rainey. I'm definitely gonna have to look that up. All right, what are our tarot cards? I had someone put a roofie in my drink once. 2 lads tried to jump me afterwards, and I knocked. Oh my God, Ace. Oh my Lord, it's horrific. Okay, so what does everybody need to know for today? What obstacles are in our way from? You know what? What obstacles are in the way from us succeeding our goals? What are the obstacles in front of us today that are preventing us from succeeding in our goals? Let's see what they are. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you all doing amazing and wonderful. So far today, I am doing great. Just relaxing, watching NFL. Nice, nice. Is your team playing, Joshua? What is preventing us from getting our goals? Yeah, let's see that. Let's see that. Hey, Josso. Yes, I know. 10 of water. So the 10 of water is letting us know that one of the reasons why we are having a little bit of issues. We have some family-oriented goals on top of that. Yanni, thank you so much for sacrificing the soul of Maeve over on Soup. Mwah, I appreciate it. Do not get me started on the Army-Navy game yesterday. Oh, what about that? This is the kind of crap that makes me ashamed of being a guy, even if I am polar opposite. Don't ever be ashamed. Don't ever be ashamed. There's shitty people in the world. You're not shitty, so unfortunately, there are shitty people in the world. Darkbreaker, darling, how are you? All right, so this card is letting us know, the 10 of water is letting us know that you have trustworthy relationships around you, and these trustworthy relationships are actually good for you, and they're helping you to obtain the goals that you want to reach in your life or aspire to reach in your life. Your emotional and material needs are being met, which is always a good thing. The next card is the Sun, and this is a really great card. There's going to be, for some of us, there are going to be brilliant new ideas that are going to create another pathway of opportunity for you. For others, this is a happy outcome. So if you're dealing with a situation and you're a little unsure of what's going to happen, a happy outcome is going to happen. For those of us that suffer from not having the confidence that we need in ourselves, this card is saying have that confidence. Be that shining bright fire light that you have within you. You have this. You got this. There's nothing you can't do. Your next card is the Moon. And it's important that you listen to yourself. There are scenes happening that are going around behind you, not like talking behind you, but there are events going on in the background for you to reach your goals and your opportunities that you want coming to you. And these things are good. They're not bad. They're just events that are going to be happening, and they're behind the scenes. So you're not going to really be able to see what's going on. You're just going to go with the flow. You also need to release. So what's holding us back from reaching the goals that we are set out for ourselves is our own self, really. We still have fears that are holding us back from obtaining the goals that we want to reach. Whether that is, you're not good enough to create, or you're not good enough or you don't have enough knowledge to get that job, or I don't have enough money to buy this, or whatever it may be. Releasing that fear that's holding you back, that judgment that you're giving yourself. And the next one is the 5 of air. You're worried about making unwise choices. Well, this is how we learn. This is how we grow. When we make a mistake, it's a mistake, right? And you grow from that mistake. You usually learn from that mistake that you create, right? Learn what you can from the situation. Don't be afraid. Learn what you can and move forward. Holding on to that fear of rejection only holds you back from succeeding. So this is exactly what's holding you back right now. Everything else around you is good. Everything else is nice. It's good. The previous cards state that what's holding you back is you. Review your own intentions and see where you can improve, see what you can remove. But again, don't be afraid to make a mistake. You know, if we didn't make mistakes, or the word failure, if we didn't fail at what we did, we would never learn and we would never grow. So making a mistake is not a horrible thing, and it's not the end of the world. That's what's holding us back from obtaining our goals this week. Oh shit, sorry about that loud noise. That was my my cards hitting the mic stand. Navy whooped that ass. That's what's happened. Yeah, that's a huge part of a new moon rune pull. Stop putting stress on yourself and just do it. Exactly. But it's, you know, it's hard. It's hard sometimes to get out of our head. It's hard to remove ourselves from the current situation when we're so stuck in that situation. So it happens. Good evening. I mean, good morning, Dylan. Good evening. How are you, Dylan? It's nice to see you. I do have a question pinned on both Twitch and YouTube. What is your favorite arachnophobia movie? What is your favorite spider movie? There are tons of spider movies, and tons going back in time as well. And there's a lot of Asian horror spider films. So I'm going to ask all of you, what is your favorite spider film? For me, Arachnophobia. That movie has stuck with me. I still shake out my shoes every day. Every effing day. My slippers as well, every day. That movie has scarred me. Those general spider, oh hell no. Eight-Legged Freaks, that's a great movie. I love Eight-Legged Freaks. Yanni likes Eight-Legged Freaks as well. It is evening somewhere, right? Arachnophobia, Rainy? Yeah, that's mine as well. I like the dark comedy in Arachnophobia. Supposedly, we are getting a new Arachnophobia, but all I keep hearing is rumors. You're not into spider films. I've only seen a few. Yeah, I like spider films. I like insect films, even though they gross me out, especially when they go in like an orifice, like an ear hole, nose, mouth. It really fucks with me, but I like watching that, but I like having that uneasy feeling. You're doing good, better. Oh, good. I don't really have a favorite spider movie. Oh, no worries. You don't have to. The only ones I know are Arachnophobia and Infested, and I prefer Arachnophobia because of the tone. Arachnophobia was a dark comedy horror, right? It was meant to have that light moments, the funny moments that we've seen in with John Goodman. Like, who doesn't love John Goodman? But I agree with you, Deadwalk. I agree with you on that. Stop the remakes. So there is supposed to be a remake of it. But this, you know, Arachnophobia compared to Infested, compared to Eight-Legged Freaks. Eight-Legged Freaks is hilarious. It's a comedy horror. Whereas Arachnophobia is a dark comedy horror. And Infested is more of a serious horror, right? And the movie Sting. The movie Sting is a cute movie. That one is more light and fluffy, like Arachnophobia. It's got that comedy aspect of it, right? And that's why a lot of people like Arachnophobia, is because it has the comedy, the light comedy aspect, but Infested does not. Infested is very serious. And if you really want funny, then Eight-Legged Freaks. There's a whole bunch of spider movies, though. Like, there's a shit ton of spider movies. Honestly, Only Monsters wouldn't like, I know, right? Honestly, Only Monsters wouldn't like John Goodman. I know, he's fucking awesome. He's old as shit now, but I recently seen a picture of him. It sucks seeing our celebrities that we grew up watching go get old or even die. It sucks. It's all good, Darkbreaker. You're all good. Warframe, nice. New boss, awesome. This Thursday, I'm going to be moving movie night. I'm getting my hair done. My hairdresser only had a 5:30 appointment, and it takes like 2 to 3 hours to do my fucking hair. So movie night is going to be pushed to Saturday. We're going to have 2 showings, one at 3 o'clock and then one at 6 o'clock. So anybody during the daytime that has a specific schedule, like Darkbreaker being like 8 hours ahead of us, like we did this Saturday, we did a movie at 3 o'clock, Infested, and then we did a movie at 6 o'clock. So there'll be 2 times to catch the movie in the Discord on Saturday. Yeah, I know. I kind of like those Saturday showings. I can move to Saturdays. If you guys want Saturdays, I can move our movie nights to Saturdays if you want. Just have to let me know. In the summertime, that'll be quite hard for me, as you know that I'm always out and about in the summer. However, wintertime, fall, I stay in the house. I'm happy he got healthier. I wish that oh my God, right, Custos? He was sick there for a little bit. He was. John Goodman also lost so much weight. He did. And that's very healthy for you, right? We know people are different shapes and sizes. However, we definitely know weight plays a huge role with our heart and heart disease. It's science. It's proven that, weight does that. It's always good to be healthy, though. I mean, I can't look at Arachnophobia. That movie is so gross. Just the snake. You hate snakes? Arachnophobia is pretty gross. It's lots of spiders. I am gonna get Discord on my computer and we'll look at movie area. Nice, Noikity. If you join the Discord, you just have to ask me or a Crypt Keeper for the movie role, and we will give it to you. Dougzilla, how are you? We do have an ad coming up right before we start Coffee Chat of Horror, so we're gonna let that ad go, and then we'll dive into CCOH. Yanni, thank you. Thank you so very much for your monthly subscription to Soup. Mwah, I greatly appreciate it. I do have alerts over on Soup, but unfortunately, I forgot to put them on my Coffee Chat of Horror scene. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much for your support. That snake name is Sylvester. What name? Where? What snake? Anaconda. Anaconda. I read Arachnophobia. Yeah. Because we were talking about Arachnophobia. Anaconda, I like the movie Anaconda. I thought it wasn't too bad. Mind you, I haven't seen that in a long time. Sorry, I hurt my arm. Did that ad pop up yet? Like, what the shit? Good morning, Zach. There it is. There it is. More sub hype. I know. I really wish we had a bot over on the Soup side of things. Hi, I just got the Blu-ray series Lightspeed Electroid. Nice, Dougzilla. Good for you. Next week, Monday night, we're going to dive into some Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the video game. There is a new update. I'm going to have to check out the Graveyard update. I haven't played Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a very long time, so I feel that it's a need to check it out again. See what changes they made, check out the new map. It's a graveyard map. They have new characters, new killers. So we're going to check that out Monday night. For those of you that have it, I would love to do a private server over public. However, I will do a public server if needed. Normally you have to have, 3 and 4, so 7 people to do a private server. And I believe TCM is still on Game Pass, yeah? Yeah, I'd rather not play with randos, especially checking out the new map when I just want to check out the map. I want to play it. I want to see the new stuff, check out what's going on. In about 15 seconds, we're going to be starting Coffee Chat of Horrors here. So make sure you got your coffee, your tea, or whatever you like to drink and enjoy. Yes, we are going to be back from these ads here in just a few seconds. Gotcha, Don. All right, welcome back, guys. Get cozy, because we are about to start Coffee Chat of Horrors.
Who likes scary movies and coffee?
The following show is based on research on horror movies and what goes on behind the scenes of your favorite scary movies. HORDE Entertainment or ReAnimateHer is not responsible for the macabre and horror that you are about to witness. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good morning, my daywalkers. I am ReAnimateHer, your queen of horror, and this is Coffee Chat of Horrors, the only horror show that takes its coffee like it's magic, and that is black. Today's screams come to you from the warped mind of Sebastian Vanacek in Infested. So buckle up, my ghouls, as we traverse the realms that nightmares are made of. Infested was released in 2023, directed by Sebastian Vanacek, written by Sebastian Vanacek and Florent Bernard. There is no budget information available for Infested. However, the gross worldwide box office was just a little over $2.4 million. I would have loved to know what the budget was to see what kind of profit this film made. However, I couldn't find anything. I searched and searched. Wasn't able to find anything. The plot for this movie is residents of a rundown French apartment building face a terrifying battle against an army of deadly, rapidly producing spiders. And this was no joke. They were literally rapidly reproducing spiders, like so friggin' quick. And they were not nice. They were scary looking effing spiders. All right. Hello. How are you, I Killed Bunnies? I'd like to see if you can get to invite Lisa Shraj. I actually spoke and hung out with Lisa a few horror cons ago. Just the trailer to Infested creeped me out. Oh my God, right? Good day, Paul. How are you? Hi, Justin. How are you? It is an awesome movie, and we're going to dive right into the trailer right now. So if you're just joining us, I do want to let you know that this show, Coffee Chat of Horrors, will be spoiling Infested. So be forewarned that if you don't want to be spoiled for the movie Infested, don't watch this channel at the moment. But if you don't mind having spoilers, then you might want to stay. Also, Infested did not have a whole whack load of information for it, so it's going to be a little shorter than our normal Coffee Chat of Horrors. However, there is some really good behind the scenes stuff that's going to make your skin crawl. Like, I found some good stuff. I actually read an interview too. Did you take pics? I'd have to look, Dougzilla. That was a couple of years ago. Good. Spoil away for me so I can save myself the nightmares. I'm going to tell you this is a good movie, and that if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. If you can. If you have arachnophobia, then of course don't do it. But if you can, yeah. All right, let's check out the trailer. Hopefully you guys can hear this without an issue. Let me know if you can't.
Oh, c'est quoi tout ça, Ali, là? Quoi, ça t'intéresse, les bestioles? Oh, mais ça m'intéresse à mort. Fais gaffe quand même, hein. T'inquiète, je te dis, moi je suis un pro. Je te ramène à la maison. Let's go.
Comment t'as fait pour pécho ça?
Toi, tu kiffes dormir avec ça dans ta chambre.
Non mais tu sais qui leur parle?
Bah sérieux.
Je te promets, meuf.
Théo, tu te caches, Théo. Tu te fous de ma gueule.
Il a fait un malaise, c'est ça?
Ta gueule, c'était pas un malaise ça.
Un truc qui tue aussi rapidement, c'est impossible, non?
Ce qu'il avait au bras là, ça vient pas d'une seringue.
Si ça vient pas d'une seringue, ça vient de quoi alors?
Vas-y. Chaud.
Yeah, that is definitely creepy. It is on Shudder if you want to check it out. It will make your skin crawl. You enjoy arachnophobia movies? Nice, I Kill Bunnies. I would agree with you. For a collector of reptiles and arachnids, the main kid made a lot of obvious mistakes with his new little buddy. I think he took for granted what these spiders can actually do. Nadra, good morning. Wickedy, thank you for subscribing. No, it's all good, buddy. It's all good. Thank you for redoing it. That tunnel scene, yeah, this film is filmed. The filmography of this film is amazing. It's dark, it's gritty. I love the cinematography, the videography of everything that this movie had to offer. Shudder should sponsor, right? But this movie you can find on Shudder, both American and Canadian. I'm not sure about the UK, but yes, it is a good, serious horror movie about arachnids. And yeah, just the imagery alone, was pretty gross. And I would have to agree, like, I think he took for granted how dangerous his insects, arachnids, and reptiles can be, and a lot of us take for granted that we don't realize how dangerous some of these spiders that live among us, or insects that live among us, right? We just think it's okay because the majority that we collect or that we have are non-poisonous, right? These spiders were real. Yes. I'm just going to tell you that. We'll dive into that in just a moment, but that is a tidbit. The filming locations for this movie is on a few places in France. So the Picasso Arenas in Noisy-le-Grand near Paris was designed by architect Manuel Nunez Janowski in 1980s. Additional filming in the Seine-Saint-Denis department in France, January to March 2022. These are really beautiful sites. If you want to go and see them, you can go to Google and take a look. They do have some really nice visuals. I typed something in chat once. So many typos. You just got auto-modded. Oh, my Lord. It's all good. It's all good. Not the biggest ones. I'll tell you. The director had a vision when creating Infested. So Sebastian Vanacek wanted to portray low-income housing communities in a fresh light, avoiding the usual depictions of crime-ridden dramas or cliched comedies. This movie, Infested, was a social commentary. It was bringing up what Sebastian Vanacek grew up in, also what is going on in France right now. And I think the movie was very well done as a social commentary to where you don't really notice it's a social commentary. They use spiders, right? And I thought that was very well done, the way they directed it. And I'm really excited to see Sebastian's other movies. He is doing an Evil Dead film, and I'm super excited to see that. Like, really excited. Was his vision to fuck you up? Yeah, the visuals of the spiders are horrific. They are disgusting, and they look real. And the reason why, they are real. The production used 200 real giant huntsman spiders, supplementing by CGI for some of the scenes. 200 real huntsman spiders. That is worse than the bees in Candyman. 200 huntsman spiders. That is even worse. A spider with an Australian accent, right? That couldn't have been cheap either. No. The CGI is seamless. I gotta say, very well utilized. Yes, the CGI in this film, you don't really notice. If you did not realize that those spiders were real, they are. I'd say the parking garage one was CGI. Yes. I'm pretty sure it would have been. I couldn't find what scenes were real and what scenes were not. But I think we can kind of like pick out what we think was CGI. I think the hallway, the tunnel, I think a lot inside the apartment building, I believe those were the real spiders. I believe the ones in the garage scene, the ones come flying out at you. I want to say that was CGI. I can't tell you if that was CGI, but fuck. That was CGI done right. It's about knowing the balance between practical and CGI. Exactly. It's exactly, Yanni. When I learned that Candyman bee stuff was real and Tony Todd actually did that, my jaw dropped. Yes, and Tony Todd got paid for $1,000 for each bee sting he received as well. On top of each bee. I did a deep dive into Candyman. So if you guys want to check out my deep dive, over on my YouTube channel is a list of Coffee Chat of horrors that I have done. And Candyman was one of them. There's a lot of behind the scenes in the original Candyman. Well, if racism, poverty, etc. are the commentary of the film, these things do infest society. And spiders are, yes, by millions. So using spiders makes sense. Exactly, Deadwalk, exactly. I'm not a huge spider fan. However, my spiders in my house understand. We have an understanding. They don't come next to me. I don't kill them. I know it's cold outside. I'm in a murder basement. I have spiders. I'm not gonna lie. There are spiders in my effing place. However, the spiders and I have an agreement, an understanding. They stay away from me. They don't die. They can live in the warmth and no fear of death unless they come next to me. Spiders are racist? No. Well, no, if racism and poverty, and it does, that's the social commentary of the film, right? Yeah, those spiders are gross. The symbolism of this movie, the story draws parallels between societal discrimination against Black and Arab-looking individuals and the rejection of spiders as vermin. Both are treated as unwanted by society by inspiring the film's title, Infested. And we see that portrayed very well in this movie. His social commentary and political take on this film is amazing. You don't really see the politics in this movie. They're there. The message is there. The social commentary is there, but it's not forced down your throat. It's very, very well done. Very much like People Under the Stairs by Wes Craven, which is another amazing film. I also have a deep dive on that if you want to check it out on my YouTube channel. I give them 3 or 4 chances to be saved from house. If the spider works with me, I feel you, I kill bunnies. Oh, you're just, well, you just never know. Dogs and animals can be. If there touches spiders, their skin has to be killed and dyed. Oh, I don't kill them. Yeah, but imagine if no spiders, all the bugs. Yeah, no, I know, Moon. I know. That's why we have an understanding in this house. They can eat any insects that come their way. However, please don't come next to me. The history of using the word vermin is a political context. Yes, and also vermin it means spiders also. But yes, this film symbolism was very well done. Very well done. If it was your first watch, you probably didn't catch on to the social commentary unless you're someone who's looking for that when you watch a movie. When I first watched the movie, I've seen this movie about 5 times now. When I first watched the movie, I seen a little bit, especially when the cop thought the kid was a drug dealer and he wasn't. It was just a neighborhood and his skin color, right? So that was one thing that I caught on. But after several viewings of this movie, I got to see the full-on social commentary, especially on the Arab and against the Arab-looking and the Black community. If they're in my house, the day they are outside, they are safe. When I love Arizona, there was a Black widow that lived close to my back door, and it stayed there all the way until we moved. Okay, die. House, they die. So if they're in your house, they die. If they're outside, they're okay. Black widows are dangerous spiders. I didn't get that at first, but the after movie discussion helped. Yeah, Deadwalk. And that's why I like to do. I always like to try to stay a little on later to talk about what we've seen in that movie. The first watch, I will tell you, I did not see all of the social commentary that was in this film. But then on my second watch, where I'm investigating the movie at this point. I'm trying to see what I missed the first time around because I was so visually shocked by what I was seeing on screen that I needed another rewatch. Because this movie really grossed me out. I was like, especially some spider scenes in this movie. Oh, the one haunts my fucking dreams. There's one in the tunnel, in the hallway, whatever they're in, and there's this big spider. Big spider web up top, right? And the guy is in the hallway and he looks up and he sees this big giant cocoon web looking thing, and this all you see, next thing you know, you see these legs come holy fuck. That is a scene that makes my skin crawl. That is horrific, almost alien like. That scene really fucked me. And that he accepted cash for a package. I suppose in the neighborhood, a drug deal is more likely than shoes. Exactly. And they automatically judged on the neighborhood, right? So it would be hard on my first watch to see all the social stuff because exactly, I kill bunnies. Exactly. It's sometimes you need a second to third watch because the first time you're so visually stunned by what's happening that you are not focusing on what else the movie is offering. I always suggest if you like the movie and you can sit through it again, then definitely sit through it because you'll see quite a few things that you may have missed the first time around. Hi, Chloe, how are you? Even I was crawling out of my skin. I know, right? You thought that scene was beautiful? Oh. Yeah, that was really effed me up, man. That was quite scary. He looks up and it's just legs are out. Oh, hell no. I felt a lot of the parallels with the Alien franchise in this movie. Yeah, right? Well, spiders are very alien-like to begin with. If you take a look at them, if we compare them to what was inspired in like the movie Alien, or any other sort of Star Troopers. I love that movie with the arachnids and the insects, right? You take a look at what they're inspired by. These aliens are inspired by spiders, and spiders are very foreign looking. If you ever get to see a spider and you look at it up close and you actually get to check out the spider, and I'm not talking about seeing the spider and freaking out, but really taking a good look at a spider. I had a small spider living just near the kitchen pantry, yet he never broke into it. He was very respectful of spaces. I felt bad for him because no flies ever fell into his web, so occasionally I tried to kill one and leave it for him to snatch. He must have moved eventually. That or he must have passed on. Starship Troopers? Yeah, it's my fine. Reaches over and takes wheel. I know. Sliding all over the effing place. No worries, Chloe. I'm glad that you are here. I am. I'm glad you are here. But yeah, the movie is really good. Definitely check it out. We are discussing Infested. If you're just joining us, I do have spoilers in Infested. So if you haven't seen the movie, I would stop the movie. I would stop here and stop listening. But if you do want to see it, definitely do it. So Sebastian, yes, he wanted to shed a fresh light on the low-income housing communities and the racism that happens in France. And I'm sure everywhere, every part of the world, there's something, right? And in this movie, they call the police. You see how long it took the police to actually show up at the apartment building? They had a huge apartment building, and 911 was called previously hours ago. And it took them hours just to get to the area. Now, not because of traffic or anything, just because of the area that it was in. It's considered an less desirable area because, according to some people, it was a less desirable group of people living there, right? There's a reason why arachnids are different species from insects. Yes, 100%. 100%. Now, if you did miss it, I will tell you this movie has real spiders, 200 of them, huntsmen, giant huntsmen, 200 giant huntsman spiders were used in this film, if you missed it. The production goal that Vanacek aimed, he wanted to create a unique experience since no French movie had tackled spiders before. He immersed himself in learning and pushed for the best possible outcome. So he did learn about spiders. He learned all different things, and it surprises me that there are no French horror movies that tackle spiders. We have quite a few in North America. Eight-Legged Freaks, and Asian horror, J-horror, they have spider. In other cultures, there's a lot of spider movies, a lot of horror spider movies. Also, too, there was nothing on the news about loads of folks dying in the building. News doesn't care about low-income neighborhoods either. 100% dead walk. A lot of these things get hushed because they're not considered important. And we see that in our everyday life. Here in Canada, we have a serial killer that has not been caught. And if you guys know anything about Canada or a serial killer, Highway of Tears. The Highway of Tears is a highway that runs, it's obviously it's a friggin' highway. And on this highway, you have Indigenous women, all kinds of women go up and down this highway. This stretch of highway is also known to have some sex workers, right? And that's what's primarily has gone missing. Many Indigenous women have gone missing, and there's not enough news or light shine on the Highway of Tears. Somebody is murdering these women, kidnapping these women, doing whatever they want to do with these women because they're not being found half the time. And because it's sex workers, because they're Indigenous, they don't get a lot of limelight. They don't get a lot of news. The police, they don't really give a shit. So we see it in our own society where those that are considered less desirable are not taken care of. And it's shitty. It's definitely shitty. And that's one of the reasons why I like The People Under the Stairs so much. It shows the social commentary there. It shows that nobody, you know what I mean? Not nobody, but what they go through. The challenges that Vanacek had was the visually striking Picasso arenas were repurposed as the setting, with their iconic architect providing a haunting backdrop for chaos. And you see the apartment building, right? You see what it looks like. They do an aerial shot of the location that these people live in, the neighborhood that they live in, the apartment building. 218 people perished in this apartment. Not one drop of news was done on that. So nobody in France knew what was happening. All they know is that 218 people died, and that is if they went into that area. And spoiler alert, they do tear it down. I would not want to live in that apartment building knowing 218 people died. People Under the Stairs is an awesome movie, 100%. I respect and love spiders ever since I saw the original Charlotte's Web movie and read the book. Nice, Chloe. I know a YouTube that has 500 tarantulas and he lives in the UK. Hell to the fuck no. And I would not want to live next to them. Had to do the same for my project years ago. I still retain lots of spider-related info to this day. I suppose they never left my brain because they're incredibly disturbing. They are disturbing. This is the reason why the logo is a handprint over their mouths. Exactly, Yanni, for the Highway of Tears. Does your indigenous population have their own police and jurisdiction in Canada? Yes, they do. Here in the U.S., it is difficult to jump in on a case with an indigenous victim because of jurisdiction. Yes, we do. They have indigenous people have their own police force on their reservation. But the Highway of Tears is federal on top of that. So it goes through Canada and I believe into the United States. Fuck spiders. Yeah, Infested is a good movie if you don't like them. Serial, if you missed it. Infested used 200 real giant huntsman spiders. That wasn't all CGI. Now, like I said earlier, Infested does not have a shit ton of information on it. I did try to obtain as much as possible. I read an interview on Fangoria magazine with Sebastian Vanacek, and so I was able to pull some things from that, and especially the 200 live giant huntsmen. I don't have a fear of spiders. I used to, but I've gotten over that fear, and me and the spiders and I have an understanding that they can live in my house. If they don't come next to me, they can survive. I heard that. Fuck them and fuck Australia, right? Australia, man. Everything down there is trying to kill you. Everything. Okay, so my thoughts on Infested. Infested weaves social themes with arachnid terror, offering a unique perspective on fear and rejection in modern France. The film's blend of symbolism and horror sets it apart in this genre, which I wholeheartedly seen. Infested weaves, so what makes Infested special is not just the spiders, but how it spins a web of fear with poignant social commentary. And it does it so friggin' well. Hi, Naomi, how are you? Good morning. 200 huntsman spiders, absolutely fucking not. Nope, no way, right? That's disgusting. It's horrific. I couldn't do it. I could not do it at all. I would not be able to do it at all. That's some fear factor shit right there. I would have loved to see what others had, what the actors had to deal with, and how the actors dealt with it, but I couldn't find anything on that. I saw a video on TikTok, Rhea, where this guy was hearing scratching noises in his ceiling. They broke his ceiling. 9 different pythons fell out of it. What the fuck? I did not see that one. Huntsman spiders won't kill you. They aren't poisonous, I don't think. Just big and fast. Yeah, they were horrific. And these spiders multiplied like a mother. They multiplied quicker than goddamn rabbits. And rabbits multiply once every 30 days. Yeah, the more you know. Those bastards are fast also. They are so fast they don't even need to build a web to catch their prey. No, and they're big. They're big and they're scary. And that's all you need to know. I know this deadwalk, but they are big and ugly as fuck, so still fuck them. Exactly, Serial. They are big, they are scary, they are fast. I would have a heart attack if, oh my God, I would have a heart attack if one was on me. If one landed on my shoulder. I mean, I fucking die when a wolf spider comes next to me, let alone a goddamn huntsman spider. Okay, we've got an ad that's going to be starting here in like 57 seconds. So we're just going to sit here before we do our closing. You've seen videos of people trying to catch them. Fuck that. I seen a picture of a camel spider. Oh, hell no. Hell no. I'd rather have a non-venomous snake drop in my lap than a non-venomous spider. I don't know, man. A non-venomous snake still has fucking fangs. Like we used to have snakes. We had a ball python and a Kenyan sand boa. And they both had these goddamn fangs. They weren't poisonous, but they can bite, man. Hey, Ed, how are you? Yeah, it's spiders just not my thing. How you doing, Ed? There are hilarious videos of two guys in the military trying to find a camel spider in their barracks. Yeah. Camel spiders are ugly. They are scary. You guys ever look at the spider of the sea, like crabs? They taste delicious, but they do remind me of friggin' spiders. Like I said, very alien-like. Very alien-like. Not only their bite, something there, ants and bees, has to be killed and hit the needles out of their skin and making poisonous and killed. Oh, okay, Don. Yeah, fuck that, man. They move at roughly 1 meter a second, if I remember right. Oh, spiders of the sea. Yo, crabs are the spiders of the sea in my eyes. They are the spiders of the sea. I don't like the sea either. I don't like open water. I have a huge fear of open water, but they taste delicious, especially in garlic butter. How many spiders sitters did they have for 200 spiders? No idea, Chloe. This movie did not have a lot of information, behind the scenes information. I read a couple of interviews, one interview with Sebastian Vanacek alone on Fangoria, and it really didn't go into anything much. So what the information I do have for you is a little bit, but it's what I was able to find in an interview. I don't really use IMDb because IMDb can give you false information. Camel spiders roll to move. It's scary shit. No thanks. Keep your fucking camel spiders to wherever they come from. Nobody wants them. I had a conversation with a black widow while I was crawling out of the manhole. I didn't want to swing at the bitch because I didn't want it to land on me, so I decided to allow it to crawl away. When it decided to, fucking bitch. Oh, that's horrific. That is horrific. We do have about 30 minutes left, so it's just cool. Ad break is ending in 29 seconds, guys. Yeah, no, spiders. Black widows are dangerous. No thanks. I don't like wolf spiders. No spiders. I'm not friends with them. We have an understanding and an agreement. I wonder if you emailed the director, you could do a little mini interview over email. Possibly, Diella. I can see what I can find out. There's a reason why I don't use IMDb. IMDb can be filled in by anybody on the internet. If you have an IMDb account, you're able to edit and add shit. So don't ever trust IMDb. I would trust it 50%. Do your own research what you're finding on IMDb to see if you can find actual backup and facts. Welcome back from that ad break. My husband chased me into the bathroom with the wolf spider when you first... Does he know you cook his food? And you know where he sleeps? The hell is wrong with that man? I would die. Email questions. Number 1, why spiders, you bastard? Right? Can't agents and actors lock that down? I don't know. No, they can't. No, on IMDb, when people write stuff in, no. IMDb is the Wikipedia of movies. Exactly, Yanni, exactly. So you know how Wikipedia can be edited? Anyone can edit a movie or a TV show in IMDb in the trivia section. Anybody can. This is why I don't use it. I mean, I'll use it, I'll look it up, and if I use outside sources to find my information, Once I find my information, I'll go through IMDb. If there's something on IMDb that my fact finding didn't find, I would research that fact on IMDb. Half the time they don't turn out to be true. So yeah, he is lucky I didn't kill him in his sleep, right? But he never did it again. Yeah, you just let them know. I know where you sleep, and I cook your food. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Yeah, exactly. Have the house. I don't need it. I'll just go sleep over here 10 miles away, right? Screw that. When he asks why his life insurance amount increased so much, you just remind him, right? Spiders can actually survive drowning for a ridiculous amount of hours because of the hair around their mouths and inner torsos, which will create an air bubble functioning for all intents and purposes as an air tank. So if you want to kill a spider, don't just drop it in the toilet and flush it down because it won't work. Yeah, that's gross. Rhea, keep the blonde streaks in your hair. I always do. My blonde streaks usually turn gray. The German spider from Gremlins 2 movie was badass, but they can't survive a round of my 40 cal. I'm glad it's not prehistoric times when the oxygen levels were so high and the bugs were so big. I would die as well. All right, guys, welcome back to Coffee Chat of Horrors. In closing of Coffee Chat of Horrors, I just want to thank you, my Fiendish Fright fans, for crawling into this week's episode. Keep your webs untangled and your hearts racing, because next Sunday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, we will sink our teeth into the movie Raw from 2016, a French horror feast that's not for the faint of stomach. Until then, stay spooky, keep those cauldrons bubbling, and remember, fear is only the beginning of the story. Until next time, keep lurking in the shadows. Bye. Okay, we are done with the YouTube side of things. Now we can chit chat for 30 minutes. You fear nothing? I like to do my ending for CCOH just so it's on YouTube, because I always chapter YouTube, where Twitch I can't chapter. And I am unable to chapter anything on Twitch. So for YouTube, I like to do our segments. So the first half is starting screen, just chatting, trailer, disclaimer, trailer, infested, ending, credits, right? You fear, I've seen you jump. I've seen you scream. There are clips out there, cereal. It's dinner time. Ooh, nice. You're having pizza? Yum, yum. I'm having pot roast. I have a pot roast in a slow cooker right now with potatoes and carrots, a little bit of celery. I'm going to be making some Yorkshire pudding. Could you use the highlight feature to chapter on Twitch? Yeah, I could take the highlights, do highlights and put them into Twitch. I don't know if anyone really watches these things. I know on YouTube, my videos will go from live views of like 10 to 20 viewers. But then when it goes into VOD format, I get anywhere from 150 and up in views. That's why I do the chapters on there. I don't really know if anybody watches highlights on Twitch. Making soup sounds good tonight. Yes, you should make some chicken noodle soup. Odd. I am in the office working all by myself with no shirt on today. It's odd. I watch the shorts. You watch the shorts on YouTube? You keep losing weight, so I need something to keep a reasonable level. I definitely understand that. She bring in receipts. True, I mostly highlight in a 15-minute segment to export. Yeah, I used to export directly from Twitch to YouTube. But then I was like, and then I used to download the video and then re-edit it and then throw it up on YouTube. I just didn't find that it did well. So now I just do my live on YouTube. Then I go after the stream and the video VOD is updated. I then go into the description and I do the chapters. So then anybody who wants to know about Infested can just click on that section of the video and it'll show them just the Infested side of things. I wish I had more time to do more, and I wish I could afford an editor. However, I can't afford an editor. They are expensive, and I don't have a lot of time. So I do my shorts on Sunday. Like I do my clips, I edit them, and then I throw them up and post them up on my socials. Letting in air, get the fresh ink. Yeah, he did. Yesterday he got, you were in the chair for what? From 10 to 5, you said yesterday, Serial? I'm watching your channel, Ra. It's like, nice, Don. I'm like, on the short video. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Everyone stays in the videos. I don't take anything out of the live video on YouTube. I just section it into easier area. Not everyone wants to see the entire live stream shenanigans. It's an hour and a half long. Not everybody wants to sit through a video. So that's why I do those chapters. And if you want to check out my other Coffee Chat of Horrors, there's an entire playlist, hours of CCOH. If you're playing a video game or working away or just want to listen to something while you're cleaning, click on my YouTube channel, click on the playlist, and just let it play. You can learn so much from those videos. Well, then he's going for another ride. 11 to 5. Okay, 11 to 5 it was. Yeah, but they can actually crawl back through the pipes and resurface from the same toilet you flushed them down. Not all spiders are capable of this, but a fair amount can. Exactly, Dale. They'll be going for another god dang ride. It was a long day. What are some good spider video games? Thanks. So the PC game Devour has a map that is dedicated to nasty ass spiders. There is another game that has spiders in it, and they have an arachnophobia setting. I have not played it. I don't remember the game. Grounded. That's it, Yanni. That's it. Thank you. Grounded is a game that has spiders in it, and it has the arachnophobia setting as well. You love Devour? I need to play Devour again and to see how I can deal with the motion sickness. I'll definitely check it out again, maybe this week. I want to dive into Texas Chainsaw Massacre Monday night because TCM has a new update, several new updates at least, and a new map. And I'd like to check out the new map. Maybe we'll do some Devour this week as well. Check out what they have. But what if it hides beneath the toilet seat and then gets you while you're at it? Ooh, that would be some rough shit right there. If it bit you on the ass. Hey, Scribbler, you love Grounded? Nice. Resident Evil 7. Yeah, that spider bitch, man. That spider bitch got me numerous times. There's a clip of me getting so fucking scared. I got dizzy. I kicked off the wall. I lost access to TCM because they took it off. Oh, they took it off Game Pass. It's no longer on Game Pass. Hey, that sucks. It's on sale, I believe. I think it's still on sale if anybody wanted the game Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, it's been a while since I last played Devour as well. It's been a while since I played Devour. It's been a long time since I played Texas Chainsaw Massacre as well. But I do want to check out the stuff. I tried playing TCM not a while ago, and it was horrible. Oh no, Nicey Slice. They have a new update that just came out, I think, on the 12th? I'd like to try that out. Didn't Epic give it away for free once? Maybe, Diela. I don't use Epic. Well, I have Epic, but I don't use it. Grounded was done by the same people who did Fallout New Vegas. Oh, thanks for that information, Yanni. 50%. It's 50. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre is 50% off right meow. The killers camped everything. That sucks, Nicey. It's just like Dead by Daylight, camping killers. My group I played TCM with just went radio silent, and I got tired of reaching out. Yeah. Do you play on Xbox or PC? Checking if it was in the last 2 years. I have it. Nice, Diela. It is crossplay. Talk about genre spanning. Yeah, that is totally two different genres there, Dadwalk, from Grounded to Fallout New Vegas. I play family when I play Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I have no interest in Victim. However, I have played Victim. But I do play Killer. I'm family. I'm a gaming whore. I'll play anywhere that will have me. Well, if you do get the game, I don't play it every day. I don't. And I'll tell you that right now. However, I do play the game. I would love to play the game in a private server with friends. I prefer it that way because then everyone gets a chance to play family. Everyone gets a chance to play Killer, and we get to have a good fucking time like we do on Friday the 13th. When I play Friday the 13th, I play with my friends. I play with the Horde. I play with the Maniacs. We jump into Discord. We have a good friggin' time. Friday night was a blast. I love playing with friends because you can have a shit ton of fun and in private servers and not have to worry about a douchebag. Hence why I would like to play Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a private server tomorrow. You'll play with me tomorrow, Serial? Nice. I want to play some Friday the 13th before the end. Yeah, you have it on Xbox? Now, I will be playing Friday the 13th even after December 31st because it'll be peer-to-peer servers then. You can still play the game. You just won't have any public servers. So I will post in my Discord when I'm planning to play, whether on stream or off stream, because I still plan to play Friday. So I will always post in the Discord when I'm planning on playing. So hopefully we'll have people. I know the Maniac serial killer will be playing. Exactly, Deadwalk. No randos. Yes. I need to kill some zombies again. I know. I need to get into 7 Days to Die. I need to have more time. I need more hours in a day. I don't have enough hours. I have to spend 8 hours at a fucking job, which, ugh. And then I come home, cook, family, and then stream, right? Like it's, ugh. My voice is still sore from yelling at someone. Who'd you yell at, Serial? I think I have it on console and PC. So Friday the 13th is not crossplay. I have it for everything. I have it for Nintendo Switch. I have it for PlayStation. I have it for Xbox. And I have it for PC. And it never became crossplay. However, I play primarily on Xbox. I do not have it installed on PC. There isn't enough hours. There isn't. If I didn't have to work full time, different story. I'd be able to game a lot. I only have the weekends. Speaking of zombies, will there be more? Yes, there will be more zombies. Yes, 100%, Diella. I'm hoping I can get a little gameplay in today. No, but you can still buy physical copies at a flea market. Yeah, you could still buy physical copies on eBay. Amazon has some used ones if anyone is looking for Friday the 13th. Don't forget, guys, be on live chat, not on top chat if you're watching me over on YouTube. I got to show off my new outfits. Sweet. I know I bought the battle pass. I need to play it. I would love to have more time on the weekends to actually game. And like I said, if I did not have to work a full-time job, I would be able to play more and then have family time. But I have to balance life. Balance is everything. So I work full time. I still make content offline. I do go live. I have family and a dog. Yeah, so I balance and juggle all of those balls in the air. I just get loud when drinking, so no one in particular. Oh, yeah. No, I know you get loud. You're loud all the time. What are you talking about loud when you're just drinking? You're like me. You're loud all times. Grounded Game reminds me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yes, I would. Yes, Chloe, 100%. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but my kids are 5 and 2. Still don't feel like that. No, not when they're 5 and 2, Rainy. And I'm glad you're able to be a stay-at-home mom. That is fucking awesome. Good for you. I think it's very important that moms or dads get to stay home and raise their children if they can afford it. So that's awesome. More power to you. Yeah, I grew up in a loud house. Quiet people didn't get the attention. Yeah, I know. I have Italian in me, and the Italians. I'm also from New York. We're loud. We're loud, Fox. We're loud. I know I'm loud. Heavy tells me all the time he can hear me. My fucking neighbors hear me. And that's why I've been trying to move my mic away from my mouth so I'm not so yelly into the mic. I also have settings that my mic is lowered in OBS because you don't want to hear my voice at full fucking volume. I like to say verbally animated. I like that. I'm verbally animated. Yes. I'm just a loud bitch. Plain and simple. Even in my real life, if I'm sitting down to talk to Heavy is like, shh, lower. And I'm just like, okay. I don't hear that I'm that loud. Oh, I'm stealing that. Yeah, you're verbally animated too. That's awesome. We'll all stick together. I babysat my niece and nephew yesterday and the day before. Love them to bits. That's awesome, Darkbreaker. Hanging out with family is always fun, especially if you like your family. Serial killer likes to say he is verbally animated. So we're going to have to utilize that, verbally animated. Oh, I have been practicing my sign language. And so I'm going to have to use this hand and show you my alphabet. I learned the entire alphabet and I learned how to say some words and spell. So that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Did you ever look up screwed? My description was crap. No, I did not look it up. I have it written down. I get loud and I'm also a ball of energy, so I get going at 100 miles. That happens to me too. I get the same way, especially when I'm excited about something, and ADHD does not help that matter at all. Oh, you mean actual sign language? I just had flashbacks of serial sign language. Yeah, no, not serial sign language. Actual American Sign Language. Ironically, I'm Italian and can't stand loudness in any form. Might be the autism, though. That would definitely be the autism, Custos. My family is Italian. Well, not all Italian. Well, one side of my family is 100% Italian. New York Italian. Nona came over on the boat from Italy to Ellis Island. So that is like 100% Italian. And then, of course, on my dad's side, we're Scandinavian. Triple fudge cream cake. Oh, fuck, that sounds delicious, Yanni. But yes, that's what I've learned. I've learned like good morning, morning. This is ugly. 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 I also learned good, bad, shit like that. That is Spanish, right? Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Buenos dias is afternoon, right? So that would make Ra ReAnimateHer. Right. It's good day. Good day. Sailors heard me go off at 100 miles an hour talking before. I was like 5 conversations ahead while the yeah, it happens. People with ADHD talk fast. They hate walking behind slow people because in our heads, we just need to get there already. And most of the time, people who are ADHD have bruises that they don't know where they got them from, which I'm famous for. And that's because our brains think our bodies is in the position that we need to be, and we're not. Our bodies are never in the position that they need to be in. That's why we bump around everything. Who said that? Deadwalk. ReAnimateHer. Rhea, have you seen the movie Uncle Sam? Oh, that doesn't sound familiar. I might have. I'll have you know, my sign is great. Ace said that, Serial. Ace. Speaking of, how is the elbow? The elbow is hurting me today. I don't know why it's hurting. I had to actually put my compression sleeve on. It was I was almost feeling like I was having a muscle spasm during Coffee Chat of Horrors. And I'm going to have to do some heat therapy to it when I'm done. Both of my daughters have ADHD. I haven't gone to the doctor yet because my daughters are the same way as I am. They're medicated with ADHD meds, and I medicate with microdosing mushrooms. My husband has ADHD and he doesn't talk a lot, but he does get annoyed behind slow people. Yes. I noticed that as myself, like slow fucking people, man. And so someone who is mindful, but someone who also has ADHD, when they're having a conversation, sometimes they want to jump over you, and it's just because their excitement gets to them. And I have a bad habit for that. So I have to be mindful of when I talk to people, because I can be in a conversation and I don't mean to jump over them to get my words out. It's just that I get so excited that if I don't get it out now, I'll end up fucking forgetting. And it sucks when I forget in the middle of a conversation. Oh, I do the opposite. I do the ADHD autism dodge mechanic when I preempt the bump. So you move, you try to move out of the way, right? Try to do the hip thing. Adiel Ash Media, welcome. I hope I said your name correctly. Thank you for the follow. You are working too hard on heavy. Switch hands, woman. Right? Uncle Sam is interesting if you know U.S. military culture. I do, Scribbler. I have several. I have a really big military family in the United States. Oh, God. Yes, I jump over people and can dominate a conversation if I'm not careful. I do as well. I kill bunnies, especially if it's something I'm passionate about. And then I overanalyze and I think about what I just said. And if anyone was offended by what I just said, I mean, I don't really care. But I will reanalyze the entire conversation I had throughout the day, especially at night. I go on long ass side stories that will wrap back because it's my mind and it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, the hip and shoulder thing. Yeah, I do the same thing, Ace. When I'm walking, I got the first part right. People have a hard time with my name. I think it's because it's all mashed together. So, Hadia Ash Media. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that compliment. Thank you very much. The ADHD mind is fascinating. It is because there's several levels of ADHD. And back in the day, I know my eldest, who's now 27, she was first diagnosed with ADD. And then once later on in life, once they did had better testing, she was diagnosed with ADHD. My youngest is diagnosed with ADHD as well. When my husband is playing games, I walk in and tell him something so random and walk away. That makes him laugh. That's funny. I think that's why we're so great at multitasking. I am amazing at multitasking, but it takes me like 10 hours to clean my house because I'll start in the kitchen, but then I'll start doing the countertops, and then for some reason I'll start washing the stove, and then I'll start doing the cabinets, but I never completely finish the stove or the countertop. And then by the time I realize it's been like 5 fucking hours, the kitchen is still not complete. Ashmadai. Oh, Ashmadai. Thank you, Ashmadai. It's okay. So it's one of Amadeus' original names. Sweet. I can call you Addie though. Oh, thank you. Yeah, your name is definitely difficult for me to say. I had to literally say your name, Amadeus, in my head. I struggle with names. And he just threw Prozac at me. Oh, threw Prozac. Yanni, I microdose mushrooms for myself. Both of my spawns take ADHD medication. No, don't you apologize. Thank you so much for putting the pronunciation in there because I prefer the pronunciation. I feel people's names have power, right? And that power is your own personal power you put into creating a name. So I would hate to not say your name correctly. I think names are very personal and they give us power and they create power. So I'm very big on names, and I do like to make sure I say them correctly. And sometimes it's just crazy, right? I see the name, I'm like, oh shit, I'm not pronouncing that. And I will be honest and I'll say, I'm not pronouncing that. Please put the pronunciation in chat. You are working. Yeah, I know. Switching arms there. I struggle through life. It sucks. See, I haven't gone on any pharmaceutical medication. That's put a big smile on my face. I usually feel so bad when streamers have a hard time with my name. Yeah, no, I don't feel bad. When you're streaming, there's a lot of pressure on you as well, right? So I wouldn't feel bad as well. But thank you so much. I definitely prefer to call you Addie. ReAnimateHer, you might want to try Power Wash Simulator. It might help organize the mind when it comes to cleaning, even though we definitely don't use Power Wash while Heavy uses the Power Washer. Ooh, we are almost at that time. I am power. School counselor told my parents I might have ADD. But they didn't think so simply because so many parents had issues with him. My folks might have been wrong. Possibly Deadwalk. A lot of people have ADHD. ADD is a very old term, and they don't really use that anymore. But it's no different, really. Power Wash Simulator is very satisfying. Streamers read my name and they skill the first part and call me bunnies. I kill bunnies is what I see. Yeah. Skip typos. It's okay. We have Regal Knees in here. That's what we call it. The new TCM Graveyard map is fun, but it's tricky because it's not like the other maps. I want to play it Monday night. I think that's why also I'm really good at reading so many chats. I have 4 chats going on right now. Like literally 4 chats going on right now. And I have YouTube, I have Twitch, I have Soup, and I have X. And I'm able to capture everyone's chat. Speak of the devil and she shall rise. What is up, Regal? Hello, Joshua. Thank you for the hugs. My grandparents, unfortunately, don't understand ADD or ADHD. Let me scroll up here and get that. And don't understand why I forget to do certain chores and cause 100% Addie. 100%. So Heavy, my husband, I leave doors open, and I don't mean to leave doors open, but I'm really bad. We have an ad that's going to start in 55 seconds. I leave doors open. I'll leave cabinet doors open, pantry doors open, not because I'm being an asshole and leaving them open. I get so wrapped up in other things that my brain is thinking of 40 different things at once, and I forget to close it. I'll forget what I'm talking about right in mid-sentence. Like, I could be having a conversation with you, and I will forget it because my brain is going like 500 miles an hour trying to remember every word that I'm going to say, but the brain and the mouth just can't keep up with each other. Yeah, Diela, it sucks. Oh, you're doing amazing for everything you're having to pay attention to. Well, thank you. I like to say that is the ADHD in me that allows that to happen so easily. Definitely, I want to play TCM. Reg Serial says, hi. How you doing, Regal? My husband leaves the cabinet doors open and it irks me. I don't think he's doing it on purpose. My elder spawn, she's staying with me, and when she's not taking her ADHD meds, she leaves every fucking door open. And when I am microdosing, I'm on mine, and I'm doing good. It irks me as well, but I understand because I'm the same way. Dawn says, "What's up, Cereal?" Yeah, still too many people think ADHD is a discipline problem. Yeah, it's not. I'll forget to clean the house for the longest time. Procrastination is also a thing. I have the urge to make sure I read everything that pops up in chat, no matter what I'm doing when I'm streaming. That gets me in trouble a lot. Addie, which I read everything, and sometimes people will say something in my chat that are assholes and being trolly, and I fucking read it out loud because that's what I do. It's got me a few times. He doesn't, but a few times he did it on purpose because he thought my reaction was funny. I get that. We have been married for 11 years and together for 15. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Heavy and I have been together. We've been married for 20 years, been together for almost 25. If I could telepathically read, I would either explode heads or be finally properly understood. Yeah, Custos, I feel that. Oh, thanks, Nicey. They are doing it on purpose. What's doing it on purpose? Yeah. Zach, I hope you're doing good. Zach, update Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, we're getting about that time. I can't wait to play either. The new Killer Bones and Wyatt Survivor is cool. Yeah, Bones is voiced by Bill Moseley, which is pretty awesome. The ad break ends in about 39 seconds, guys, and then we'll go into our credits and hang out and chit chat. Oh, I hear Loki barking. I hate laundry. That is one of my most hated fucking chores because I have to stand still and do laundry. I can't multitask doing laundry. I hate laundry. It's one of my most despised fucking chores ever. I don't have TCM downloaded anymore. I had to make room for Indiana Jones. Damn it, Zach. Damn it. He's good, Darkbreaker. Someone I watched the other day was not impressed with the new characters on TCM, but their taste is suspect. I'm going to have to check it out. I loved TCM when it first came out, but the constant issues, the constant cheating left a bad taste in my mouth, so I stopped playing for a while. Even Loki is telling you it's time. I know, right? Same. That's why I always have so much laundry. Yeah, me too. I have piles. Does anybody else have piles around their house of clean laundry? Bones has a chop top line in the game. Cool Easter egg. Nice. I come home from work on Friday and just throw my clothes in the wash. I don't even do that. I've streamed so much on TikTok that I kind of learned to read in my head before I read out loud because I've said some things on accident. Yeah. I've had people come in here with names like, I've just had people come in with shitty names and they try to get you to say it when they follow, but I read and then I say the name. And if my eyes catch that the name isn't bad, I'll read it out right away. I literally have I have so many piles of clothes all over the fucking house. And when I do microdose, then those piles get cleaned up and everything is organized the way it should be. Definitely. All right, guys, it is about that time on our Sunday. Let's get into our credits. People that leave shit open, move shit on the counters, or fucking merge, then they drive slow in the fast lane. They all do it on purpose. Cereal. It sucks even more because when I'm looking for something specific, I can't because all my clothes are black. I have that issue as well. All my clothes are black. But thank you guys so very, very much for joining me on your Sunday. Nidra, have a good one. Thank you all for joining me here on your Sunday morning. I really, really do appreciate you guys taking the time out of your weekend to come here, hang out with me, deep dive into horror movies. I really do appreciate it. It was very nice to meet you, Addie. Thank you so much for popping in and helping me say your name. I do appreciate it. I love your guts, Regal. The next time we are alive is Monday night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We are going to dive into some Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We're going to check out the new map. I'm excited. I is who I is. Thank you so much for your 10-month resub. Diella with your 25 stream streak. Much appreciated. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for the chat. Thank you for watching me on X, Soup, YouTube, and Twitch. The VOD for Coffee Chat of Horrors will be live, up and running after the stream today over on YouTube. I will have chapters. If you're just interested in the Infested side of things, you'll be able to catch that. If not, you can watch the whole stream. Thank you guys so much. I love your guts. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you all Monday night right here at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. I will slash you all later. Bye.